We look like we're drunk, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not. Exactly.
So I literally kissed her at the table.
I don't believe in talking and wear pentos. No.
Let me tell you about me. Take it down in 1, 2, 3. I don't like my boys too sweet. I don't worry about you. I just worry about me. So you better run.
So I'm with my best friend. What's funny about being with my best friend, Aisha Christina Foster, is that her and I never filmed together.
Ever.
Somebody made a joke last week and it kind of made me laugh. They were like, why is it every time you're with Aisha, you're never on the internet? And I'm like,
because we're living
like we have like a whole life. And it's funny because I always tell Aisha every time before she leaves that we probably should have filmed like 90% of the things that we did because it's just that good.
Yeah.
So we are gonna answer some questions today. I'm so excited. I have like a bunch of them from like 2 different times that I asked you guys. So we're gonna go through them and yeah. Do not forget to follow us both on Instagram. I will put both of the handles on the screen because you guys are only gonna know on there when I post videos.
Yes.
Because that's when I notify you. Do you wanna say anything?
I can't believe that we literally took this long to finally film.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something is in the air today and we finally sat down.
Yes.
So let's get into it. We are gonna get juicy.
Can you make it juicy for me? Well, first of all, guys, also my voice is hoarse as per usual.
Has this been a problem on your channel before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
yes.
we're horse Asia today.
Yeah, like I barely can speak.
Love that for us.
Before getting started, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is All Black TV, which is the first and largest streaming service dedicated to Black TV and film. It's going to give you access to premium ad-free original series, independent studio feature films, romantic comedies, and dramas, and so much more. It is $4.99 a month or $49.99 a year, which will actually save you $10. It is also very easy to stream. You can download the app or stream it via Apple Android device, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and more. You also are going to be able to watch so many binge-worthy content. I absolutely love Marriage Bootcamp, so this is what I am going to be watching because this is the type of TV that I'm on. You guys can start your free 30-day trial with All Black by going to the link that I will list down in the description box, which is allblacktv/Haley Gamba, and you're gonna use the promo code Haley Gamba to get 30 days free, which is amazing. I hope you guys all enjoy it. This is going to be the perfect binge-worthy content for the winter time. I'm obsessed, and I also wanted to just give you guys a great streaming service that you guys maybe never have heard of before, and now you guys have. So thank you All Black for sponsoring today's video. I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I do, and now let's get into the rest of the video.
How did you guys meet? I don't know if we answered this already before.
We never have.
Oh, okay, so you go, you say it.
So basically, I think one day, like when I first, like I guess started my channel, I was like, like who? No, not when I first started. Kind of like in the middle.
Yeah. I want to say it was before summer.
Yeah, like when I had my channel, pretty much the first year I had my channel, I would always say like, who should I collaborate with? And everyone would be like, Haley Gamba, Haley Gamba. And I'm like, like who is that? So I said your name in a live once because someone said like typed like, oh, you should like collab with Haley Gamba. And then everyone would always tell us like, you guys would be the best of friends.
But you know what's funny about that is that we don't even make similar content.
Yeah.
So it's funny how you guys knew that we should be friends, but you guys were right because she's my absolute bestest friend. Yes. Lucky me that I have her. It's like more like a sister.
Yeah.
I love you too. And yeah, so we've been friends ever since. The first time we collabed was like the first time we met.
Yeah.
And then from that point forward for the past 2.5 years.
We've literally been friends ever since.
And have not filmed.
Yeah.
At all.
Literally in 2 years since we met. And by the time we met, actually, we were friends online.
Yes.
So by the time we met, like...
We clicked immediately.
Immediately. Because we were friends for like...
Immediatamente.
Yeah, exactly.
Love that.
When are you coming to Jamaica?
That's a good one. When are you coming to Jamaica, Aisha?
I'm Jamaican. I don't know. I don't know.
When are you going? Have you ever wanted to go?
I've always wanted to go, of course. I just have never. I've been to St. Thomas.
That's good. That's close enough. What do you think is the most important thing for a friendship to be successful? Communication. When it comes to Aisha and I'm going to talk about our friendship personally. she's to me like the older sister that I've never had, where like she'll say things to me and no matter if it's harsh or not, I listen because she's always right. So personally, I like having friends that are gonna give me advice, that are going to always have my best interests at heart and have no ulterior motives with me personally.
Yeah.
And I personally think that the key to our friendship is just us like letting each other be ourselves, and trust and communication, love, respect, and we share a lot of similar morals and values, which is important.
Exactly, exactly. I would definitely say that's number one. Like having someone with like similar morals and values is very important. I mean, for anyone, any relationship, literally at all. Also just like elasticity and flexibility in, you know, friendships. Like sometimes you're gonna be extra close, and then sometimes like maybe you'll talk like, you know, once a week, twice a week, whatever it is. Like you just have to be like flexible and understanding of that, and like schedules and stuff. So I think
we're always busy.
Yeah.
So there's times her and I talk every day, and there's times that we speak once in a while.
So and it's really nice too to also have someone that like literally understands like what you're going through in your life, because we have the same job. So that really does help.
That helps a lot. What's the deal? We don't ride big dicks.
Anyways, child. So
have you pretended to be together to avoid creepy men?
Like,
have we? Oh, actually. Okay, so the question is, have we pretended to be together? Okay, I don't know if Aisha's gonna want me to share this story, so I'm going to divulge very little. But me and Aisha, when we first met, went on a date with a man by ourselves, like the two of us, and he was alone. And he was just not giving. So I literally kissed her at the table. I did, because I just wanted him to understand, like, she's mine. And you're not allowed to have her. And he did not like me at all. I found that out way later. He was giving fishy, and then he had the nerve to have his guy friend with a dead ear sit next to me, and the whole time he was speaking to me, his ear was gray and big, and all I was thinking was, did you just walk from the North Pole and sit at our table?
And the thing is,
looks like he was wrestling with a bear and got fucking frostbite.
The thing is, I wish I saw it.
She
did
didn't
not
see the dead
even
ear.
see it.
No, because you're too busy with Mr.
Like,
Fish Breath.
Like, yeah, we're vegan, and he
Are
ate,
we? Yes, we are.
We are. We're vegan, and he ate like
scallops.
It was giving very much like seafood. It was giving the Little Mermaid, and like
he was reaching over, grabbing my food off my plate. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, I'm eating and he's like, "Oh, that looks good," and I'm like,
it's very much gross. Like, it's very disgusting, and like and also he was trying to isolate us.
Oh yeah.
Like him and
yeah,
it was giving very much a nightmare.
Oh shit, let me not say that. Oh, I like this. What's your go-to for a bad hair day? Wig.
We wear wigs all the time, and also like I like to clean the lace of my wig every night.
Give them your tips, bitch. If you guys wear wigs, listen to Aisha Christina's tips, because she figured out, she cracked the code.
Yes, so I use this like certain spray that's like way better than Got2b, because I personally like Got2b. It makes your hair white, and this thing, guys, it doesn't move. And I'm not even a hairdresser.
I tried ripping it off and it doesn't.
Yeah, like I did hers for her, and I'm not even a hairdresser. It is incredible. It's infallible, and like I'll like give it so that you can like put it in here.
Yeah.
And my hairstylist is the one that put me onto it. And every night you want to make sure that you are taking hot water. First you spray it with alcohol, and then you take hot water and you literally run it on the lace. Don't worry about, oh, it has to dry, it has to do this, because it's in lace. Hair dries very quickly on lace. It's not on a cap, it's on the lace, right? And that way you're getting a fresh start every single time you're doing your wig, and it makes it stick. Yeah, it makes it stick a lot better, and it makes it
clean. Get close to the camera, show them your lace.
So there's no
Aisha's gonna give you the lace.
Cakey. Guys, look at this.
It's so good. I'm not showing you guys mine because I was on a rush
like
today.
Since when am I like this good?
And y'all was trying to clock Aisha's wigs, and now look at her. It's giving
now.
Scalp.
It's giving scalp.
Yeah,
it's giving
fuck me way back then, but how about now?
Like, it's giving very much maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline, like it's giving that.
She's born with it.
Like, that's what it's giving. So yeah, I use that, and always make sure that my hairline is always fresh and I'm not like caking up product every 5 seconds on my hairline, okay? If you're also having a bad hair day, and let's say you don't feel
Are we
like...
talking about real hair? Or wig hair?
I'm talking about the hair that I wear.
Our tip was to wear a wig.
Yes, our tip is to wear wigs, but one more extra tip. You should also put on like a beanie cap or a fitted cap.
Oh, we do this all the time.
Yeah, if you're like, if I wash my lace and I know I'm going out later and I don't feel like gluing on my wig at that moment, also if
we're putting on a beanie.
Yeah, you put on a beanie, you put on a fitted cap.
And it looks so cute too.
Yeah.
I wear beanies and you guys know I wear fitted caps all the time.
Exactly.
It's such a vibe.
Exactly. And then you don't have to like glue it down every time. Anyways, let's go.
And I don't glue it down, especially because I work out with my trainer, and every time I glued it down, I would leave my training session and that shit would be lifting off my head.
Yeah.
So we're not gluing it down, we're just wearing a headband or a beanie or a fitted cap.
Exactly.
So tips for being a boss bitch in business. I am feeling imposter syndrome lately.
Oof.
We all struggle with this. Me and Aisha are, to me, I mean, I feel like I've gotten to a level in my life where I can compliment myself. So I'm gonna say her and I are both, I would consider to be boss bitches in business, because we are always thinking about what's next. We are never content or complacent.
Right.
And I think that if you want to become like the best version of yourself, sometimes you have to, and I hate saying this, but you have to fake it till you make it.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, like, imposter syndrome is very real, and you'd be surprised, there's probably a ton of people that you guys like look up to that also struggle with feeling out of place and not feeling like they're a part of, I don't know, like the bigger and better group.
Yeah.
But I will say this, is that in life we are all just trying to make it and get somewhere. So just fucking fake it until you make it, and love yourself. That's my tip. What do you have for that?
I think when it comes to being a boss, like, one, you have to be a very strong person, especially if you're someone that's seeking any sort of career via the internet, because the internet is a crazy place. It's a sensitive place, you know, and
can't be sensitive on the internet.
Right, and especially, I mean, we can only speak from where we have experience, which is being on YouTube and having a platform that, like, one, you can't believe everything that you hear, see, think, or even think half the time, because it's
a lot
just,
of stuff is made up.
A lot of stuff is made up and, you know, manufactured, and it's important to always have like good, solid people around you that are grounding and that are not yes men all day long. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be yes to that.
Exactly. You need people that are going to actually tell you the truth, because that's where you're going to grow. And in business, the reason why it's important is because the more success that you achieve, it's easy to attract those type of people around you that are gonna yes you to death, that are, you know, and you may even realize as you acquire more success, your perception, you know, starts to change. So sometimes your friend group starts to get a little, you know, changey too. And you have to be mindful of things like that, because sometimes people, you know, they may be in your life for like a season or things like that. And maybe it could just mean that, hey, you're at a different place right now, and
maybe
you'll
we'll meet up in
reconnect in the future. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be very careful as
just
you achieve
like
success.
Super like
Just
flowy,
exactly.
Yeah.
Water, be water.
Be water.
I
don't know.
Because at the end of the day, like, not everyone's going to understand. Some people are used to a version of you that they're okay with.
Yeah.
And when you start elevating, then everything starts to feel weird, because your mindset has to change if you're someone that's going to acquire success, and you can't let that deter you in any way, shape, or form. So you just want to be, you know, wise,
strong-minded is essentially what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that, and I am very blessed and fortunate to be surrounded by people at this point in my life that are kind of all on the same page as me, because I couldn't imagine how it would feel if my success was hindering other people from like doing things with their life. I don't know, it's interesting, and that's life. When it comes to business, when it comes to success, when it comes to becoming a boss, these all happen. You can't really be like a boss bitch without having success in something, whether it's success in numbers, success in money, success with friends or connections. There's success success isn't just always money.
Right.
So success in general makes people feel very uncomfortable.
Exactly. And you have to also surround yourself around people that are going to be genuinely happy to see you win. Like, it's easy to all complain together when things are not going well, but what happens if like someone like gets like a major promotion, or their life changes dramatically financially? Like, what happens then? Like, are you celebrating them? Like, are you celebrating their wins as though they are your own? Or are you feeling like, well why her and not me? Exactly. Like, no, you need to pay attention to things like that, because I personally believe, we believe, there's room for everyone at the table.
Literally room for, especially if you're nice and kind.
Exactly.
I like kind people.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna only attract good people from here on out, because I have met a fair share of not so kind and generous people.
Yeah.
And it shows very quickly when you're kind yourself.
Yeah.
So there's that. How long should, I like this question. This is a good question for you, Aish.
Yeah.
How long should you be in the talking stage with someone?
So, I mean,
this is good for me since I'm single. I would love to hear.
The talking stage, typically they say, like, from a human psychology standpoint, it takes about 3 months to get to know somebody, right? So I think that's a decent amount of time. 30 days is literally 1 month, okay? Second month, you're trying to see, okay, like, I know if you were on the way, then you said you were 30 minutes away, so you should have been on the way. Okay. Anyway, Shao. So.
It's starting to get annoying.
Yeah, and I already don't care. So, goodbye. Anyways, so second month that you're dating someone, you're just simply trying to track to make sure that they're, you know, like everything that they were saying aligned with what they were saying in the first month. Let me tell you something about the magic number of 90 days, okay?
90
and 3 months. Is that people just can't hide who they are for long. Do some people? Yes.
And men nowadays are showing you on date number 1.
Yeah.
What's
people
going
will,
on?
you have to listen, you have to pay attention. They're gonna tell you. You don't want something that's rushed, because that's a red flag. And you also don't want something that's gonna take forever, because that means you'll probably never get there. So I think 3 months.
That means they don't fucking like you.
Yeah, like talking stage, I even would say maybe, like, it depends on your age.
Because what goes after talking? Is it full on dating?
So yes, and this is the thing. So talking stage, there's so many different things, right, that are included in dating. So you're talking, then you date when you're dating someone, but in that talking stage, talk about a lot. Talk about it all. Why? Because you need to know, has this person have the same outlook on life as me? Does this person recreate the same way as me? Does this person actually wants to be in a relationship with me? Get all these things out the way. I think, I know even I used to think before at one point, oh, like, you don't want to scare that person away. No such thing.
There isn't. If they like you, they like you.
Exactly. No one is going to push away the person that really wants to be with them. We all have dated someone that we probably don't even really like that, and they won't let us go no matter what, and we don't even like them like that, and they don't give up. That means it's someone that really wants you. So the talking stage depends on, like, if you're young, God knows how long people are probably talking these days. I would say 3 months. As an adult, sometimes maybe over the age of 25, especially over the age of 30, sometimes they move a lot faster because
they want to get married.
Yeah, and you know, like, where you're heading.
I think if you know what you want,
yeah,
the talking stage can probably end after 60 days.
Yeah.
Are we speaking every day? How many dates are we going on a week? Like, are we going on 1 date a week?
Right.
Every week?
Those factors are going to affect the talking stage. You can't say you're talking to someone and he's hitting you up only on Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And that's literally it. And you have to be mindful. There's so much like that goes into it. There's how long, you know, what are you talking about? Or is he going out on dates? Because I don't believe in talking and we're pen pals. No. Talking stage includes the dating, right? After the dating, now we're gonna have a discussion. Are we gonna be mutually exclusive? What's going to happen? Because you deserve to know where this is going, because why are we wasting our time?
My favorite is when they're like, oh, I'm not really looking for anything. So then why are we talking?
Exactly.
I am personally not looking for a relationship, but if I was, I would want my talking stage to last about 60 days. I mean, we would need to speak at least every day.
It needs to be consistent.
And date and go on a date once a week. That's
because
what I like.
it's a preview of things to come. You need enough data, and this is why the talking stage is important, because you need data.
Yeah.
If you jump into it like, we're in a relationship.
Girl, you don't even know this man.
Exactly.
Enough.
Anyway.
Do you get jealous or competitive with each other? No. Our friendship is so genuine.
Yeah.
There actually is, if we're talking about, like, let's just say we're talking about men in general, literally, like, from what I've noticed, the men that want Aisha go for Aisha, and the guys that want me go for me. We have had no reason to compete when it comes to stuff like that. When it comes to our jobs, no. We are both very happy for each other. And I always try to celebrate her wins, and she does the same for me. And surprisingly enough, we don't really talk about work as much as you maybe think.
Yeah, because we're friends in real life.
We're working all the time, so when we're together, it's just fun. Like, fun girl time.
And like being present, you know what I mean? Like, it's been like that. I mean, that's obvious. That's why it took us
so long to make this
so
video.
long to make another video. It's almost like really a solid 2 years since we made another video. But that's not normal to be present in friendships. I'm sorry, I'm not tolerating that.
Yeah, like,
I'm not tolerating
no jealousy, please.
Jealousy, like I'm a girl's girl through and through.
Same.
I do not believe in that. That is not something that is good to have in a friendship dynamic, because friendships require vulnerability, because that makes you intimate with someone, right? Even platonically. Like, you can't be vulnerable if you're gonna be secretly jealous and like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want that energy around you.
Oh, what do you love about each other the most? This is a little preview of our podcast, by the way. We're not talking about it anymore. That's it. But we are gonna have one eventually.
Yeah.
What do we love about? Okay, so I love how smart Aisha is. Like, she's probably one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life. I love how good of a friend she is, and she genuinely cares about people in her life. Like, it's not disingenuous, and like, it always scares me to meet people and their intentions with you are not pure. And since the day I've met her, her intentions have always been to just be my friend. Like, she's not a user, she's not somebody who wants anything from you. All she wants is your time and friendship. That's insane to me, because a lot of people, even the nicest of people, will still use you for something. That's not you at all.
I love you.
Love you too.
My favorite thing about Haley is that she loves hard, and she is such a passionate person, and I really do appreciate that. I think for me, like, initially I have more of a reserved nature when it comes to like building any type of like relationship and stuff, and I find it so inspirational that she like really just shows you like, this is who I am, and like I just love that about her, and I find it to be like, yeah, very inspiring. It's something that I feel like I also started embracing too, like just being like extra confident, like you know what it is that you want, like you go after it, and I really appreciate that. Like, you're very forthcoming with that in an Uber. I genuinely don't care. No. I did not invite him by himself. You're going back home. Goodbye.
Shut up.
I was like, oh my god. I can't. And I genuinely love the fact that Haley is a very genuine person.
Fucking Uber.
Bye. I did not.
That's very disrespectful.
I'm very turned off by the whole thing. Anyways, I'm working. Haley is a very genuine person as well, and I love that about her.
Sorry, guys.
I just
something is happening on our phones right now.
I'm annoyed.
I'm not.
Anyways,
the night is still young.
Exactly. So are we.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like this. What are Aisha's favorite perfumes? Do you not talk about your favorite perfumes on?
I have only one video on my channel where I have.
Okay, well, give them a sneak peek, because Aisha's gonna do an updated perfume video.
Yes, I am. So right now,
we like Libre. That's our friendship.
That's our friendship perfume that we wear. YSL Libre.
Pick it up.
We wear it in the intense and the regular.
We wear both. I like both. Intense is more night. Regular is more day. But they honestly smell good no matter what.
Exactly.
And I personally love them because my biggest thing with perfumes is this. Like, if it passes the perfume test, which means when I walk out of my apartment and I see somebody, I want them to say I smell good.
Yes.
And it's happened to us like several times.
It has happened immediately.
Ooh.
Exactly.
I just like
so. Yeah, that's what I like right now. Aside from that, what else do I like?
We love MFK anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
MFK anything.
We like MFK, and you liked YSL Monterey too. Remember, you were like, "What are you wearing?" I really like that, and
I need to figure out.
It's the Monterey one.
I need to. Why didn't we smell that? They don't have it at Sephora.
They did, but I already have it at home. I didn't even.
I needed to smell it.
Yeah.
Did the older guy in your building ask you out yet? No, he has not. If you don't follow me on Instagram, this would be a time to do so. I always let you guys know what's going on in my life. But no, he has not asked me out yet because he's a very busy man.
Yeah.
But if you guys all love me, please pray and manifest that the really hot older man comes up to me and says hello.
Yes.
I don't want to, you know, anything else. I just want hello. But one thing I'm learning in my feminine journey and just embracing like my new life has been to just like let people come to me.
Yeah.
I don't like want to pursue anybody. I have no interest in really doing anything other than just living my authentic life of like waking up, eating breakfast, going to work out with my trainer, work, hang out with my dogs. And if somebody wants to approach me, then they can.
Exactly.
And that's all. I'm not going and pursuing anybody. Sorry. How to get over someone that was never yours.
I actually never experienced that before.
How tall are you both? I am 5'5.5".
I'm 5'2".
She's small. Who's the craziest between the both of us? I don't even know what crazy even means.
Me neither. I don't know how to spell that. What is that?
I would probably say me, to be honest. But like, Aisha has a crazy side. But it's like crazy, I mean crazy fun. Like we're crazy fun. We're not crazy in a bad way.
Yeah, no.
It's giving very much crazy in a good way. Like we're not boring.
Yeah.
We're very fun. But I would say I'm more of like the intense one between the two of us, if I were to take a guess. Wow, I like that question. Top 3 acceptable red flags. I mean, no red flag is acceptable.
Yeah.
But what would be one if we could at least think of one? I'm not doing 3.
Maybe like if someone dresses bad, is that a red flag?
Yeah, I think that for me, I'm gonna say it, I'm sorry, but if somebody has a kid.
Yeah, like, no, like, it's
like
nothing.
If you're really the one, I'll take the kid. I never thought in a million years that I would date a man with kids. And now I'm like, you know what?
Let me tell you guys this, like, yes, you may have these, like, it's not a red flag though. That's not a red flag.
Oh, that's not a red flag. Well, but what is that though? Because it's a no.
That could just be one of your personal non-negotiables.
Oh.
But at the end of the day,
but now I realize
know this as you get older, that when the circumstances align for you, your mind is subject to
It's going to change.
Things that you thought you would never do. Oh, I would never move here. I would never do this. You end up doing.
I used to say to Aisha like 2 years ago that I would never date an older man.
Yeah.
And here I am being like,
here she is.
I mean, not too old, but like, I don't know, like somebody, somebody more stable and successful and happier and content in their life, I would like. What I'm trying to say is I was never attracted to it. And now at least I know I am. So I'm open. I'm honestly open to anything at this point. Yeah. If it's healthy. If it's healthy and generous. All right, guys, those are all of the questions for today. If you guys want to see us do a part 2, please let me know. Aisha will be back in a week. So we are kind of, you know, hanging out, chilling after dinner. But if you guys want us to get more deep into more better questions, leave the questions down below then.
Yes.
Leave them, because some of these questions I'm like, I'm not answering that. So answer or leave better questions, juicy questions, and we will answer them.
In the next 2 years. Bye.
Literally.
No, I'm kidding, yeah.
No, and let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see a podcast for me and Aisha, and what would you guys name it if you were to be us?
Yes.
Let us know. All right, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.